Boy, you know what time it is.
Welcome to the Bromigos podcast.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Yeah. What's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of the Bromigos podcast. Here I am, Panama Red, along with the team.
Gang, what's popping, gang? You know it's your boy Dank Money. Stop playing with the boy.
The hoochie man, and there's a lawnmower in the background, so apologize if that gets.
Tell them we're doing a
loud.
podcast to go fuck themselves. How about
You
that?
know what? Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's actually gonna do it.
Don't tell your dad to go fuck himself. I hope
Hey!
it's not your dad.
I'm fucking recording here.
Actually, did it. Goddamn. Respect to the hoochie man,
He's
man.
getting kicked
All right,
out,
you
yeah.
already know who it is. It's the Undercover Brother. We have a very special guest today, gentlemen. A good friend of mine from the old college days, 1077 the Bronx, excuse me. My buddy, Aaron, a.k.a. DJ TimeTurner in the house.
What's up, guys? What's up? I've heard a lot about y'all. I'm glad to be on.
Yeah. Welcome, my man. It's very, very, very great to have you here. We are excited. We're ready to put on a show for these people. So, Mr. DJ TimeTurner. How did you come up with that name, first of all?
It was on the spot, and I can't even lie, because I had the idea first, because I started DJing after I graduated high school, because like there are a lot of DJs in my family. I learned from my uncle on my mom's side.
Okay.
So when I was at college, I saw that the radio station had open slots for radio shows, and really like you could do whatever you wanted. Like I think my show was like it was probably like the most out there, because I had my own board at that time. So even how we had it set up, it was really interesting, because most people are normally in like the main talk room with the like in front of the board and everything. Mm-hmm. So we had it hooked. I was in the like room adjacent to that, hooked into the system that goes into that room.
Okay.
And then like eventually I did have a producer, but I ended up having to do it myself. But when the time came to announce my show, I was shadowing someone else at the time, and they put me on. And even going in, I'm just like, what the fuck am I gonna call myself? Like it was like it's like all the SpongeBobs are running around in my head. Like
right.
what are we gonna do with his name?
Calling yourself, yeah. It's always difficult trying to figure out a name.
As soon as I got on the mic, I just said came up with TimeTurner on the spot, and then my show was called the Time Machine, because what I did for DJing, I just went like back in time and just like played a bunch of music from like the 70s, 80s, depending on if I did a theme. Like I just kept it centered around that era.
Okay.
I will say this much, and I will say this in a test to you. Out of all the people that were at the radio station during our time, I would say you were probably one of the more talented of the bunch of us. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because like I said, and I was telling you guys before we were recording before Aaron came in, is that this man I would walk in early in the morning, and your show was pretty early in the morning. It was like what, 8 o'clock or something?
I think
along those lines.
I think the first semester it was early. I tried to keep it around like 10, like around 10 o'clock ish. Definitely like right before noon when the lunch break hit. So that was like the perfect time for some hip hop. Wait to wake people the fuck up.
So I would walk into the station to do work or whatever I was doing, and this man's just here, like, you know, moving all the DJ stuff around. He was feeling himself. I'm like, God damn it. He was playing some fire music too. It was good to walk into work when you were doing your show. I will say that much.
Real quick, Mr. DJ TimeTurner. Now, we're not going to debate you too much on this, but I need you to hit me with a top five rappers of all time. Your top five. Ain't nobody here to debate you. Just your top five.
Mm-hmm. I probably shouldn't include myself, because I don't know if I'm there yet. But
okay, that's a lot of confidence there, sir.
But I don't know, because it's like, because growing up, we usually listen to artists from all types of eras. So I'd probably say like J. Cole and Kendrick.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Okay.
And the last two I probably like they probably swap around depending on my mood. Because I could lock into right now, and then I listened to somebody else and I was like, oh shit. I forgot they were that nice. That's kind of what I liked. There was so much variety back then that you really like it made it hard to choose because everyone had their own different style and flow that you could vibe with.
Okay. I feel that. I mean, I agree with you on the couple of names that you know that you put out there. I'm the older brother of the group. Some people like to call me dad. Like the light skinned motherfucker there.
Listen, I ain't ever calling you
Don't
that.
do that.
You did. This is
There's only one
so this
person
is my
who did
father. You did say that though. I have it recorded, by the way.
It's also in text.
Oh,
He
he said he has the receipts.
Yeah. I always. I come with the receipts.
Now, all right. Here's my question though. Well, obviously you're in the rap game right now. So who you think the best rapper is right now? Number one, who's got it on lock? Who's got the game on lockdown? Kendrick. Really? Really?
Yeah.
So after that 5-year hiatus, he still got the game on lock? Really?
Yeah. He is like, he's in a different plane of existence where he is so nice where he could take the hiatus, drop an album, and then dip again.
I agree with you.
Because when that album came out, people wouldn't shut up about it for like the entire season.
So real shit. Damn or To Pimp a Butterfly?
Ooh.
Yeah, made you think on that one.
I think Damn, but like slightly. Because Damn you can listen to it any time. To Pimp a Butterfly is when like you want to slap somebody out.
I don't think you can go wrong either way with that.
Oh, very true.
I mean, that is two bodies of work that are just forever going to be classics.
I always said that To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn, I don't think either of them were albums. I thought they were works of art.
Yeah, it's like they're definitely like experiences you need to take the time to like really sit down and listen to.
I agree.
Definitely.
There are very few albums you could listen to that end up sounding like an experience. Like you listen to music sometimes, but when you hear something, it's like, damn, this makes me feel different.
Yeah.
I feel like I get that vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
I felt that way with Damn. I also saw him in concert, so I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, that must have been unreal.
I got a question. Actually, go build off a little bit on that because I'm curious. Like, what is basically a rap concert like? Because I've never been to one really. So,
I think it depends on the artist. Depends on who you like. If you go to a Wiz, like Kendrick puts on a show, but if you go to like say Wiz or Snoop, it's going to be a lot of lights and smoke and other kinds of smoke going on. So it's usually how that, I mean, being real, like I went to J. Cole concert in Frankfurt when I was in Germany, and it was very low key. Like he had
Isn't J. Cole, was he born in Frankfurt?
Yes, he was. His mom is German.
wow.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Hoochie Man, but I believe J. Cole's mom is German. I'm almost certain.
She's white. She's the white one.
Yeah.
I didn't even know J. Cole was half white.
Yeah, I think his dad. I think his dad was in the military.
I mean, I know he's light skinned, but I didn't know he was half white.
Yeah.
You can clearly tell.
Yeah. Oh,
maybe I just don't pay attention to stuff like that.
That's right, because Matt doesn't see color.
Yeah, from Frankfurt, Germany.
That's right. See, I know some shit.
Yeah.
So Mr. Time Turner, from what I've seen, you're very involved in anime raps. What made you rap yourself? What made you decide to do anime rap instead of mainstream hip hop?
Well, the thing about anime rap is like I really didn't know it existed until a couple years ago.
Okay.
And it's like because like it was definitely during 2020 during the COVID times. We were all quarantining, but not really.
Yeah.
So I went over to a friend's house.
Cancel.
And yeah, right. Don't like I'm vaccinated, so it's good. But it's like I went over to one of my friend's house, and he like just happened to have on an anime rap cipher. And I remember the exact one it was. It was like all the artists featured on that cipher were all major characters from the Tournament of Power saga and Dragon Ball Super.
Okay.
So I was listening. I sat down. I was like, "What is this?"
Now,
And then
go ahead. I'm sorry.
and then it just like it just kept going. He showed me some more stuff, and I was like, "Yo, I need to be in this scene." And as far as like regular rap, it was fine. Like the closest I got to that was taking songwriting class in back in college,
Mm-hmm.
and it was fine. But I found myself struggling a bit depending on some topics because it was just like the topics we got were super vague, and like I know most of the time I gravitated towards hip hop. But it's like, when you have like topics like friends or heartbreak, or it's just like stuff like that, it's like it kind of puts you in a box and you're not really sure, like, if you don't like, even if you have the experience in one area, you're not exactly sure how to put it to words. So it's like I did fine in that class, but it was weird.
Yeah.
So, but then but for anime rap, like another rapper I follow goes by the name of Dizzy 8.
Okay.
And honestly, like all of them in the scene are great. Like I was talking about variety earlier, you got it in the nerdcore scene. Like everyone has their own style, so you can rap about the same show or character, and it's all different. So Dizzy 8 held a contest around winter time to see like who would be on his next cipher, and I was like, there it is. So I got a BeatStars account. All I had to do was buy his beat. It was like $10. And then just just spit on it. So basically I just spent every waking moment just writing lyrics. And I had a few ideas. I ended up centering on Persona 5 because that's my favorite video game at this current point in time. And so I recorded that. I didn't win, but the feedback I got was great.
That's good.
And one of the people that saw my video was actually I hit him up after the fact because he was also a producer, made some anime beats on his own. So I listened to a few. I was like, hey, can I at least this one, and this one? So he gave me those. I recorded that, and then that turned into my first EP, Dragon.
Oh, nice.
Which ones did you sample? Which ones did you lease from him? Which beats?
Oh, the beats I leased were the ones for songs 1 through 3. Monster, Goku is the New Black, and Bang. Awaken, the fourth one on my EP, is the one I used for the Cypher contest.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So here's my question. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, it's kind of weird, man. I mean, you're black, but you make rap music pertain to anime. So I know you had some people saying some things about it. Obviously, it's very different. It's a completely different wave you're riding right now. So, like, do you feel like you're starting something new? You're transcending music with a genre like this, or are you just, are you paving your own lane? Like, how do you feel about people's opinions about your music and how different it is from regular rap music?
That's a good question. I'd say I definitely wouldn't say I'm transcending it because there's a lot of people in the game that have been doing it longer than me and have already like hit their stride. I'd say, like, even though I'm starting out, like the new stuff I'm working on, I'm definitely starting to pave my own lane. Or even if I don't hit those same numbers, I can definitely like tell my story through these songs, which is which I feel is great in its own way. But as far as people's opinions, honestly, I haven't had any negative opinions towards it. Like maybe it's because like anime has been a new wave as far as like mainstream media for a while now. But it, like, honestly, the reception I got has been very positive, and I'm grateful about that because I remember releasing Dragon. I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, what if it sucks? Like, are people gonna like this?
Now,
but
Mr. DJ TimeTurner, what do you say to those people that don't like anime and like to classify people as weird because they like anime?
I'm one of them. So go ahead, say what you got to say. I'm one of them. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even see weird as an insult anymore because like, what is normal, right? At this point, it doesn't exist. So we're all weird in our own way. And for people that don't like anime, there's just like, fine. It's like it's not for everyone. Especially like, and if you're like starting out the anime, you definitely need to find one that suits your interests. Because I know like not everyone is into the battle shonen type. That's like, I know that's the most popular genre, but there are others outside of that may fit your liking.
Now, when it comes to anime, I feel like it's a question that a lot of, especially black people, have had. Do you constitute the Boondocks being an anime?
The Boondocks and the Avatar series, I consider anime adjacent, since they were animated in the West, but you could see the anime influence. So any like Western animation or cartoon that fits like those 2 points right there, I say are anime adjacent.
Yeah. Okay.
It's funny you mentioned that, because I was actually just watching, for whatever reason, an episode of the Boondocks came up on my Facebook feed, and I was watching. Which one? The one with Usher. Usher stole one of the guys. So I watched
I'm about to get up, start singing.
I was able to get through half of it before I had to come on here, and we hopped to the Zoom call before you came in, Eric. I'm watching it. I'm like, this is the most wild shit I've ever seen.
When Tom is outside in the rain, the funniest part about that whole episode, when Tom is outside in the rain singing "Let It Burn," best part is when they're like, "Car," and they walk away,
and they just get back to it like nothing happened.
Oh my god! Yeah, Matt, we're gonna get you on Boondocks, man.
See,
we're gonna get you on the way.
A lot of people have told me it's good, and as the the undercover brother of the show, I need to be a little bit more cultured when it comes to these things. I don't know why I haven't watched the
Boondocks. Is
no excuse for it.
The Boondocks is fucking phenomenal. Like up until season 4, like season 4 is very hit or miss because because that, and you know how shows get when the original creator leaves, and then it just takes a turn. So just like it's not bad, but it's definitely not the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, man. I mean, Boondocks, like a show like that, obviously now it could not come out. It wouldn't fly.
Aren't they making another season
right away?
They were going to make another season, but John Witherspoon died 2 years ago, or 3 years ago now.
Oh yeah.
Don't you man give us a confirmed date on that?
Yeah, he was Granddad.
He was okay. I you know what? I hear that now. I was like, why is this voice familiar with me? And it's John Witherspoon.
Yeah, man. Sad, man. But getting to the music, man. I know that you're obviously do the anime rap thing, but in terms of music artists that you listen to, where do you draw your inspiration from when it comes to when you get into the recording studio, you're doing your thing, man?
I really just kind of gravitate towards like artists from all over. I don't know if I have a specific artist that I get my style from. I just kind of feel like a chameleon, where it's like depending on what's needed for whatever beat I have, I can just kind of like adapt to it. You know what I mean?
I respect that. I feel like a lot of newer artists now, you guys are kind of creating your own lane. In terms of it's a very different sound, like anime rap, something like that 10 years ago probably wouldn't even fly. But I feel like now you have a platform for something like that, because everyone is doing all different kinds of music. I mean, shoot, that man Mario Judah, I don't know what the hell he was rapping about 3-4 years ago, but hey, man made millions. I respect it, but I feel like a question a lot of people wouldn't even ask somebody when it comes to music. Are there any genres of music you don't like, that you just don't listen to or not a fan of?
Bluegrass.
Country.
Pull that man.
Country.
Fuck that shit.
And it's like, no disrespect to anyone listening to country, but it's just it's just and you know what, actually, like,
it sucks.
This was during 2020. I used to work at a radio station in Neptune, and one of the stations was actually country.
You know what's funny? I work at the same station now.
Oh, I know.
I work at the same station. But go ahead.
And I'm just like, and it wasn't the only station there. There were 2 others. Like, one was a general pop station, the other one was rock. And it always like annoy me, because I'm just like, I only had one event with the rock station. And I'm like, they had the most jams. I was just grooving out, but the country one was like the most popular, so that was the one with the most events. and those 2 hours went on for an eternity.
Where's this
But-
Neptune?
Yeah, Neptune.
Hold on one second, because I think Hunter can maybe attest this too, because Hunter is a country fan. He's probably the
Yes.
only actual country fan in this fucking Zoom call right now.
I literally am. Yeah.
Yes, you literally are. But Aaron, you have to understand. When the women that came up to the country station booth, you can't deny they were some of the finest women you've ever seen in your entire life.
Yeah, they
You can't
were
deny
alright.
that. They were all right. They were all right.
But they're not dropping it hot like
Okay.
Megan. They're not dropping it like Megan
You guys
Thee
also
Stallion
have to
now.
remember. You got to remember, Matt hasn't, gotten any cookies in a while.
Matt
Whoa,
needs
what
a
we got
sister.
out
First of all,
there for?
Hey,
What we got
you
out
know
there
what?
for?
I got some cookies right here. Legit. There's some cookies.
I am kind of hungry though.
But
God damn it.
and yeah, just like and just working with my people, like I was working with was also cool. Bunch of great guys. And I would tell them, I'm just like, I said, I know this up front. Like you could say the same thing for hip hop too if you don't listen to the genre much, but outside looking in. But I'm just like, when I listen to country, it all sounds the fucking same to me. Like
Yeah.
you could have told me it was
I
the
will
same
admit that.
song.
you know what? I'm gonna disagree because I wasn't into country, but I fuck with Kane Brown. Kane Brown is that dude. Kane Brown's music doesn't sound the same like what everyone else is doing. He mixes it with reggaeton artists and everything so that appeals to me. I'm Panamanian, so I love Latin music and all that stuff. When I heard that song, I was like, damn, bro. I need to dive into Kane Brown, see what he's talking about.
I think about like the same topic because it's either about heartbreak or a love song or tractor or tipped or pulling or whatever.
Or drinking.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
about to say, I was like, you need like 2 whiskey mentions in the song.
Yep.
It's mandatory.
Of course.
I just find it funny how 3 of us now have worked at the same station because you worked there, I worked there, and Rob, your understudy when we were at the station.
Oh, get
he
out.
worked
Did
there.
he really?
He did. He actually left like a few weeks before I got on. So I never got a chance to work with him. Not once. I was pissed about that. And we love Rob.
Man,
Yeah,
man,
Rob,
I
Rob,
hate
is,
country
Rob is the
music.
guy.
Yeah.
Country music is some bullshit. But y'all know I was in Nashville last week. Going to the club. What should I say? The honky tonk. It's the honky tonk down there.
Yeah.
Man. The bars,
Of course, it's
the
called
honky tonk, man. You know what I'm saying? Down
Yeah.
there in Tennessee, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I was down there in Nashville, Tennessee, and I went all to the honky tonks, man. And listen, they were playing live music out there, man. Live music. I mean, I had the guitars, man, and they
Come
were
on,
singing
brother.
and dancing. And you had all the girls with the cowboy boots and the hats on.
Mhm.
It's a different vibe. It's a different vibe.
Not my kind
I'll
of
say
vibe.
it's a lot different. Like when you go somewhere and you're just drinking and you have live music like right there in front of your face, it's different. It's so much better. So much better.
I mean, to your point on that, one of the events that I do every week or every other week, I should say, is at Bar A in Lake Como, which is like by Belmont.
Oh, you at Bar A?
Yeah, so I was there last night.
Bro, do you
I
not
was there
see his
last night for
videos?
country night.
You don't see the videos? So
I do.
You gonna have to help me out, Matt, because I
Yeah.
saw one of the
What can I
videos and all I saw was a bunch of older women. And not fine older women. I'm talking about older women that are damn near ready to jump in the grave, older women.
well, allow me to explain.
you gonna need to explain because you just said that there are fine women down there, and it's making me question your judgment because when I looked at this video, I was
Hold
like,
on
let me
a second.
support Matt.
Has it been that long?
Ain't nothing wrong with them, Cooper.
Has it
No.
been
These ain't
that
cougars. These are grannies, bro.
Let me say my piece. Let me
You
say
try
my
to collect fucking Social Security and shit.
Listen, I'm looking for a sugar mama
I
like
see,
Dante
bro.
was a couple weeks ago. All right, but
Hey, don't put that. Chill. What did he say?
No, but listen. So Bar A is a very unique environment because it's not the same crowd every day. Maybe it's just the country nights that attract in a little bit of an older crowd, but there's a lot of younger people that come for country night too. Even the bartenders that are in the country that I speak to there are like 8s, 9s, 10s by far. So, but Bar A is different every other night because it's just that kind of a bar. The scene changes at night. It's not, whether it's midday to nighttime, it's never the same crowd of people.
We should
depending
just take
on
a
what
trip
events
down
are
there.
happening that day.
The whole team
it's
take
just
a trip.
Unique experience. And I honestly believe, like, if you ever see me there at Bar A, I'm just vibing, man. It's a good time all around.
Just a
So
vibe.
you're saying the freaks come out at night?
A little bit. All
right.
I'm not trusting that judgment until I see it for myself.
See,
because
like,
based off the video
2 weeks from now.
footage,
2 weeks
Okay,
from now,
I'll go.
Come to Bar A.
I'll go.
Bar A. I'm there from like 5 o'clock to 8 is where my
I'm
ship
not.
is.
I ain't gonna hold you, Matt. I got a little love for you, bro. But I ain't going to Bar A.
I'm gonna bring him. I'm gonna
respect
bring him. He going. He coming too.
All right, yeah.
He coming too. I'm gonna bring him.
Come hang out, man.
Fuck
It's
what
a
you
good
talking
time.
about? We got to support our team, bro. Fuck is wrong with you? Light skinned niggas, I swear.
I am supporting the team from afar on Snapchat.
From Snapchat.
I'm gonna swipe up. Hey, good job, buddy. You're doing great out there.
So real quick. We've been talking about DJ Time Turner's music. We're gonna go ahead and play a little bit of Bang for the People.
Okay.
Myself music.
1, it's time to go, ready to roll. Wriggling bounties, don't need a rope. Could do this quick, but I take it slow. High noon, I'm here to rake in the dough. Space cowboy, that's all you need to know. Nobody like me, I run the show. Moving like water, so feel me flow. Wanna live my life, but the past won't let me go. I'm staying on the attack, using one night cause I stay looking back. Not gonna rest till they see that I'm caught by my sins and go smoke me quicker than that. I'm strapped on the side, so you better stand back cause you don't wanna see me unloading the gap. Bang, first shot came as a warning. Bang, don't run away when I'm talking. Bang, if I see you on the block, then I'm hunting you down in your building, I'm storming. Better be careful who you think you calling vicious. I'm just a bounty hunter going about my business. I said be careful who you think you calling vicious, cause you don't know what that means and I don't like to be malicious. But if you like, you could always be a witness to this fury inside, so go ahead and try. On second thought, to get these wool lungs, I need you alive. Hammer, cock, bat, let it bang. Red dots in your head when I aim. Heart rate spike when you hear the name. Beware me and the bebop gang. Hammer, cock, bat, let it bang. Red dots in your head when I aim. Heart rate spike when you hear the name. Beware me and the bebop gang. Showdown in the house of God. Better pray for you, go to God. Red dragon coming, we'll bring it on. Cause me slipping, they never caught. I'm a one-man army at your door. Make you see red in the blood will pour. Could've let me be, but I'm in the mix and you're gonna wish that it didn't go to war. I just wanna live my life. Hopping in the swordfish, time to fly. Watch how I move, shoot a star in the sky. I really need to know, am I dead or alive? And if so, why? Stuck on the stairway to heaven, what a climb. I'm getting ready to see Julio and it's my time. But now there's bounties I need to be checked. So I'm here and I'm ready to collect. Just hope that you're not next. My dogs are off the leash and just like me, they pose a threat. Staring down the barrel of my Jericho and make you sweat. You think you do me in, but that's a losing bet. I already died once and I'm not going back yet.
Ooh, my man, Time Turner, out here giving some heat, huh? Some heat.
I hope so.
You know what's funny? I for you anyway. I never seen Cowboy Bebop until a couple months ago. So like when Bang released, I wasn't like too adept with it yet, and I watched it and I was just like, "Oh fuck, this is a good show." Now Mike, on the other hand, doesn't watch any anime before like 2005.
Hold on, what?
You heard me. You
talking
heard
to
me.
me?
We had a whole discussion about this.
No. I didn't watch Cowboy Bebop, but bro, you're talking about. Hold on, what would Super Campeones be in? I don't know what that would be in English, but I watched animes about soccer in the fucking from the 80s. Sailor
Football.
Moon is from the 80s. Dragon Balls started in the 80s. Don't play me, sir.
You literally said you can't watch older anime.
I don't
now.
enjoy older anime. There's a difference. Okay, I have watched it. I don't enjoy the Zodiac Knights. I forget what they're called. Prince Seiya. That's what they call, or King Seiya. I can't remember. Knight Seiya, some shit. In English, I grew up watching this in Panama, so you got to forgive me. Some of the I can't translate all of them, but I'm an anime guy. Okay.
All right. I
I'm an
mean,
anime dude.
all I
I have
remember
a
is we had a
Crunchyroll
whole argument about this a
subscription.
couple of weeks ago.
Okay. Crunchyroll subscription. I don't want the fucking dubbed anime. Give it to me in Japanese.
I'm a dub watcher, so I'll stay quiet.
But no, like
Nani?
going back to the music, like no, like
Nani?
that's. I
What
think
the
of all the
fuck?
songs you put out. on
Well,
Crack,
I'm not against sub. I just prefer dub because I'm just like, it's the language I speak and I'm more accustomed to hearing. So I'm just like,
No.
I don't understand that.
I'm not. I have watched sub. I have watched sub before. It's just not my.
No.
It's just not my preferred. It's not my preferred.
We got to cut off DJ Time.
All
Turn his
right,
mic
man,
off.
we talk
Did
about anime and everything, bro. I can't get down with anime, but I can't get down with cartoons. So since we all relatively around the same age, except for Mike's old ass,
Experienced.
what do you think? He's 37. He's 37. He's 37. All right. My question is, what do you think the top 5 cartoons from our time was? Now I'm gonna give you like parameters
Real quick.
Let's say like 05 to like 2010. No 03 to 2010.
Oh, we gotta go further back than that. What the fuck?
I say we go like 1999 to 2010.
Yeah, no,
that might be
back
right.
because-
That's
hold on.
fair.
Did y'all not watch Ren and Stimpy?
Well, no, but Ren and Stimpy's not.
was wild, bro.
Ren and Stimpy was still coming out around that time, though. They still had
Well,
reruns.
I forgot. You. How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 24 this coming Monday.
25.
25.
Oh.
My bad.
25. Yes. Okay. So you're a little bit older. You're a little bit older than I am.
Happy early birthday.
3 years old.
Yeah.
This
Thank you.
motherfucker.
Still, so like, were you? Fuck that question. Fuck that. You a Cartoon Network guy or you a Nickelodeon guy? That's the real question.
Yes.
That's a good answer.
Very good answer.
That's a good answer.
You should run for office. My man said, "You're a Cartoon
Yes.
Network guy or you a Nickelodeon guy."
Yeah.
My answer is yes.
Facts. I fuck that. Like, you like Courage the Cowardly Dog. You like Chalk Zone. I mean, no.
Yo,
Courage is so good.
So hold up, wait a minute. You telling me y'all didn't see like Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life,
hell yeah.
Real Monsters?
They were replaying it throughout the
man.
entire time.
Nah, man. If you still remember All Grown Up,
All grown up. That's what we
Yeah.
watched. Like Rugrats for us was All Grown Up.
Okay, so y'all didn't. Okay, so you didn't get to see like Tailspin or Darkwing Duck or those kind of things.
I didn't watch.
I don't even know.
Nah, I didn't see those.
Oh,
I
y'all
know what they
missing
are.
out.
Like I have watched them. But like we were growing up, we had like Courage. We had Foster's Home for
Courage.
Imaginary Friends.
Yes.
Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, Ed and Eddie was my show, dude.
Powerpuff
I love that.
Girls.
Like Teen Titans, the
Teen
Justice
Powder
League.
Puff Girl. See, I
Dexter's
fuck with Teen
Laboratory.
Titans though. I fuck with
I
Teen
love
Titans.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, everyone loves that. Yo, Dexter's mom could still get it. She got the yam.
Oh my god.
Yam.
She might be
You
a
gonna
cartoon,
talk
but she's
about
still
fucking hentai, but here you're fiending over Dexter's mom, this motherfucker.
Now hold on a second. Speaking of old school cartoons, I
This is
highly
incredible.
yeah, that too. I highly recommend a newer show that the creator of like Samurai Jack and Dexter's Laboratory made. It's called
Primal.
Primal.
is excellent, dude.
It's such a good show, and it's
I'm-
violent as
like,
fuck too.
I'm still in season 1, but it's so good. And the thing,
Oh.
and like,
Season 2 is even more wild.
oh, I know, because I catch like clips of it like in the morning because I still air it when I get up, which says a lot. When you get up for work and it's still nighttime out, it's just like,
What are you doing now anyway?
oh, I work at Honda right now in the parts department.
Man, all that talent and you're working at a Honda?
Because I'm applying for like music stuff. I'm applying for stuff in the gaming industry.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And
as
it's
long
just-
as you're doing stuff that you enjoy, but like, I'll bring this up because I've been thinking about this a lot lately. To kind of
Wait, Matt, I gotta leave soon.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
So
I
you
gotta-
say your piece and I'll say what I gotta say.
Listen, I respect that, man. I respect that. And anybody who's listening, there's some real shit. Me and my dad have had a little debacle recently. He's kind of upset. He's like, oh, ever since you left school, you haven't done anything with what you're supposed to be doing. First of all, I got this podcast going on. Okay. This shit is fire. This shit is great. People love it. Okay. I'm a creative director with a rap group. Y'all already know about QC Crew. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this entertainment shit, when it comes to the media game, it takes time.
Yep.
Like this shit just doesn't happen. You don't graduate college like you do if you have any other remedial job and get a job immediately. You know, it takes time in this business. Yeah, it means who you know and what you know. That's cool and all. But it really does take time in order for you to actually dive into the industry and really get your foot wet. So sometimes we got to take these little smaller ass jobs or jobs that really have nothing to do with what we went to school for. But it takes time because eventually someone's going to hear your shit. You know, eventually someone's going to hear your music and be like, I hope one day someone hears your music and they put it in like an anime movie because it sounds like that type of shit that will be in there. You know, and I hope that happens for you. But what people got to understand is when it comes to this game, this media thing, it takes time. You have to be very patient because at some point, if you keep doing what you're doing, you keep working on that podcast, you keep working on that music, eventually at some point, someone going to hear your shit and be like, I need to give that man a chance.
Word.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen for me, happen for you, Matt, Mike, Hunter. But
it's happening for me.
I got to go to practice.
It's happening.
I got to go work out with my kids. I'm going to catch y'all. Bromigos podcast has been fun, but yeah, y'all keep it going, baby. Keep it going.
We'll keep it going.
DJ TimeTurner.
Man,
it was great meeting you, my guy. Great meeting you.
You too, bro.
Peace.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Later, Dante. So what I was going to say was kind of echoing what Dante just said. Of our group of people that graduated or we worked with at the Bronx, I don't know a single fucking person or very few people at that are working in this industry, broadcasting, communications, music, things of that nature. I think Eric, myself, and Maritea are probably, and if I'm forgetting someone, please sue me.
I think Mary is as well because I still keep in touch with her.
Who? Mary?
Mary
okay. Well, we might have to edit that out, but I don't want to dox her or nothing. But
it's all good.
But I don't know many people that we worked with that are doing that stuff. And our group of people were stupid fucking talented. And it kind of bums me out to know that like so few of us actually went out of our way to keep grinding and taking that time, no matter how long it was going to be. That's why I went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting and met these guys, you know, and now this is what the stuff we're doing. I'm doing 69 Whiskey with Eric. That's kind of our hustle on the other side of things. So it's like, I wish people gave stuff like this more of a chance. You know, I feel like when we came into the radio station, some people already had other things that they wanted to do, and that's fine. Like I know one of the people that we know actually just got a job in a field that she studied for and everything, and that's all well and good. But still, there's still so much talent to some of these people that I think has either been untapped or they just haven't had the platform to put it out. And it's depressing to see our friends, not take the time to really sort of look into that more. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and how I think about things, but I don't know if anybody wants to agree or disagree.
Oh, no, you're right. Like I think part of it also is like college kind of lies to you. Mm-hmm. They're like, when you grad, I'm not dissuading anybody from attending college. Do that shit if you want to, get the extra knowledge. But, it's like when they tell you, it's like, when you graduate, you're gonna be ready for the world.
Bullshit.
They're gonna be ready for you. And then when you graduate, you're like, yeah. And then you start applying, and they're like, all right, sit your little ass down.
Yeah.
Like you
life came to kick you square in the balls.
There is a line, and you can't even fit in the back. Yeah. You're perpendicular to that shit. I'm just like, damn. Yeah. Like the fact that you need requirements for an entry level job, and it's just like, that's not what that means. That's not what that. I thought entry level means you weren't supposed to have that shit, so you can get it on the job. But apparently, you're supposed to go in with that. It's like, how? It's like how? I need you to explain to me. It's like how am I supposed? How are you gonna punish me for not knowing the stuff that only you will teach?
To be fair, this is kind of a smack at some of the place that we worked at. The person we were working for didn't really do a whole lot to kind of help us out in that department. Let's be real. I'm not going to name names, but
tell me his name. I'll name it.
I ain't going to say it. Not on air.
Me, I'll say it.
I mean, it's just like, just general, really, just anything entertainment wise, not just like radio.
Yeah, no, they didn't. He gave us more busy work to do than anything. And when it came to like trying to get better at certain things, it's always, I'm too busy. I have other things to do.
Yeah, see, he was basically using you guys to further his career is what it sounds like. Instead of teaching you what you needed to know.
Well, we were still taught what we were needed to know. We were still taught things, but at the same time, when you really needed some guidance, it's sometimes based on what was going on at the station, because we were running so many fucking events and big events at that.
Yeah, sometimes two at once on the same day.
Two at once on the same day. Events
so we would be scrambling.
Events that would encapsulate the entire campus of Rider University.
Yeah, we would be running that shit on some days.
We literally ran these events with a fucking skeleton crew. I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that the people
I can believe that.
Yeah, we had a fucking skeleton crew. Like, for instance, Scream.
Best event on campus.
Best event. Next to EdCon. But Scream, for those that don't know, is an event where you did a drive-in movie theater in our parking lot of college. We had a whole inflatable screen and everything. We did a whole voting system that led to weeks that nobody knew what the movie was going to be until they aired it. But to set all that shit up, basically, we had maybe, at any given time, 5 to 6 people, depending on their schedules that day.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine setting up an entire campus of an event with at least 5 to 6 people every other hour or so.
Yeah, and I remember I have such fond memories of that event too, especially
it's a good event.
Especially when I started DJing, because then I really started getting experimental and started dragging music from everywhere. Like I put the Hex Girls in there, like the Real and Scary song from Fairly Odd Parents. It was a good time.
Yeah, you did a really good job with your playlists for that every year. I will say that much.
Oh yeah, because like when October came, I would be in the station just adding random shit, and people look at me, they're like, "What the hell are you listening to?" I'm just like, potential Scream playlist.
So I want to tell us, if I may, gentlemen, unless you have any other questions, I want to tell a story.
No, go ahead. Do you,
Aaron? I have a question for you. Was midnight breakfast the year we were graduating? And I mean that midnight breakfast.
I think it was, because it was that winter semester.
Let me tell you the story of midnight breakfast.
Talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have never felt more black in my life than when I fucking was hanging out with this man.
Before you say that, there was actually a running joke we had in the station ever since, like, it was like, I think we started the junior year of my Time Machine show. That whenever I was on, it was 107.7 The Black, because nobody had never heard the shit they heard before I started playing it.
So let me explain to you why I say what I say. So midnight breakfast at Rider University was an event that we were running for a few hours up until midnight, I think, and it was just the food court was serving breakfast items and such. You know, we get something to eat. We'll play some music. We'll play some games with people that want to come up to our table and stuff, like any other promotion style event in radio. But then all of a sudden, halfway through the night, something changed. And I don't know if it was the music you were playing or what, but this became a fucking like block party, cookout, Rolling Loud, all like mixed into one.
It's like it was almost mosh pit level.
It was mosh pit level. We had people breaking tables because they were dancing on top of them. All because this man and his fucking genius kept fucking playing those hits until the fucking midnight hour.
As he should.
Because how we normally did events was like we would play like one or two songs, and then because we were a radio station, we would have to play radio sweeps in between. But it got to a certain point, like you could just see the energy shift. Like people weren't even eating breakfast anymore. Like we looked at each other and we were like, "Fuck the sweeps. We're just going straight music." And I think like I played Mo Bamba, and that set it off. Set it off. And like, when it got to that part, like fuck, shit.
I
think there was an echo in the room because people were screaming so loud. I think
shaking.
Like I think the dean was in the room too. so he got first-hand experience of how a student board actually was.
So when I tell you, gentlemen, and I think I will name this night as the night the Undercover Brother was officially born, because when I came out of there that day, I felt like I had an out-of-body experience. I ain't gonna hold you. I say this with my whole chest, and I do not mean this to be disrespectful. I've never as a white man, I've never felt blacker in my life.
What did he say?
Hey, you could soundbite me all you want, motherfucker.
My man
You can
said-
soundbite me all you want, but you had to be there to understand
My
the
man
shit
said
that I witnessed and
Mo
we witnessed.
My man said Mo Bamba made him feel good. Okay.
You're gonna get us fucking kicked off the internet, or
I mean,
oh
really.
god,
Yeah.
Oh, it's happening, it's happening. Oh shit.
I mean,
But yo, that song anywhere you can get
Mo
anyone hyped.
Bamba.
It's like
Mo Bamba does it, man. Mo Bamba
Yeah,
does
it just
Yeah.
but yeah, that night it just activated a switch and all the lights were on, but and the thing is our student board and our student body at Ryder is pretty diverse, but I had never seen so many black people on campus in my life. It was dark. It was dark as fuck in that room, and the lights were on.
Dude, even the white chicks were vibing
we gotta
too.
love the
Yeah.
buddies when the buddies come out and they want to get down with the culture. Yes, we love it. We love it.
The snow buddies were out in full
Applaud the
force.
snow
Yeah,
buddies. Applaud these
it's we went from that into, of course, you had to have the line dances and then the Jersey Club. And I'm just it's active in this bitch right now.
The funniest thing about that night was we had some friends of ours that were there. I think this was for midterms. Am I right? This was for midterms.
Yeah, I think it was. It was
okay.
right before we went into exams.
Yeah. So we went into Is that
Yo,
ice
you
cream
heard
truck?
Who got the
I
ice
heard
cream
that
man in the
too.
background?
Wait,
went
who
down-
is
the
that?
Hoochie?
We're about to come through.
it just went down my
The
street.
ice cream man
Oh,
is coming!
I want that SpongeBob popsicle, yo. I need it.
No, but no, our friends were so mad at you because they were requesting songs and you weren't playing shit, because as any good DJ should, you don't let the vibe of the club go down
Word.
with any sort of recommendations that don't fit the music you're playing at that current time.
Word.
Yeah, and it's funny about requests because it's this was when I was still DJing, making it my focus really, because I took a break to focus on the gaming and the anime raps. But I remember going to this DJ convention in New York, and we were in this one room, and the panel even asked how many people take requests and how many people don't, and the room was split half and half. And my thing about it is I do take requests, but I don't have to necessarily follow all of them. You know what I mean? Because it's as far as I've always had the stance and having the radio show helped as well, where I really just play whatever I want and people just had to deal with it. Whereas people don't always necessarily know what they want to hear.
That's true.
And it's sometimes you have to tell them, it's no, we're this is what we're listening to right now.
Dude, I was the messenger and they were getting mad at me about it.
Mm-hmm.
People were coming to me I thought I told you to play this, and I'm like, I told them.
People don't, and like you said, people don't understand. You can't just. It's not about what you want. It's about the whole vibe, the situation. You got to feel, especially people who are into music, produce music, do music. You feel the energy of the crowd. That's what you want. So you're not gonna pay. Maybe somebody wanted to play, for example. Oh, play "Shape of You." Nah, bitch. That doesn't.
We're playing Obama out here.
Yeah, exactly. We're keeping it hood.
And it's not a matter of not even necessarily the genre, right? But you're not gonna play Mo Bamba then follow that up with some Ed Sheeran.
First of all, I know this might sound disrespectful to some Army veterans out there, but I have PTSD from listening to that song because we played it so many times at the fucking station.
Disrespected by that. PTSD comes from other things other than the Army.
I hear that song and I get like the shakes a little bit because I'm just like, oh.
I think that's also kind of the radio thing to it also, where it's just like
I hate top 40. I hate top 40 with a passion.
Oh, it's the worst. How they always play like the same like 5-10 songs because that's what's hot right now, because they think that's what people are going to listen to. But it's just like, you don't have to play that every hour. Like, I can't even listen to the radio right now anymore. Like, I just listen to the playlist on my phone.
Exactly.
I'm just like, I can't do this right now.
So I want to tell one more story before we wrap up, if that's okay, Mike.
Yeah.
It'll be quick. It'll be quick. Aaron, I got to clown you a little bit, my brother.
Yes,
go for it.
Do you understand do you know when to quit betting on black?
When?
Do you remember graduation week? And we went to AC on that trip that Ryder took us on, and how much money you lost at the fucking roulette table?
Oh, shit.
This man lost.
Oh, shit.
This man lost hundreds of fucking dollars. And I told him to stop, but he kept saying, I'm going to keep going until it hits black. I'm going to keep going because it hits black. And like, look, I get it. I understand why. But you know what? There comes a time where there's too much money being put into this.
Yeah.
They were asking for $25 a fucking hit.
I sunk a lot of cash that I did not get back, so I totally played myself that day.
You played yourself that day, brother.
Damn, bro.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's like I didn't understand the rush of gambling before that day, but then it hit me. But thankfully Matt was there to bail me out. I'm just like, all right, I can't do that. I can't be in here anymore. Never again.
We were together the entire time, and I was like, as soon as if you hit, you're getting the fuck off. You understand me? And it's like, you were like, yep. I'm like, and then he hit, and I'm like, you get the fuck out of here. I had to like drag him out of the goddamn stool.
I was like, well, wait, I can double it.
Double or nothing.
This man, I swear to God, Hunter. Have you ever gambled before?
I do sports gambling, so yes.
Okay, so you have an idea of the rush it feels, but like when you're actually when you're in a casino, and I know anybody here will feel when you're in a casino, it's a different environment. Yeah. But man, I had to tell you, man, Aaron, I had to tell you that's your last chance. If you don't make it, I'm getting you off, and if you get it, I'm getting you off.
That's it.
And luckily for you, it hit.
Yeah. Well, shit. Hopefully you made some of your money back. Well, listen up, people. If you'd like to look into DJ TimeTurner, you can find him on Instagram at TimeTurner Productions LLC. You can catch him on Twitch with TimeTurner Productions and also on SoundCloud with the same name. A motorboating Undercover Brother Matt. Hit him with the socials.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this episode of the Bromigos podcast. I actually have a little bit of feedback I want to provide for you guys here. From Good Pods, which we're doing relatively well on. So we got a couple of 5-star reviews. I'll name them. Ken, Mr. Gentleman, and Dave Graham. But a specific one by the name of Jeppy Keith. He left a comment on our last episode with Delvin. And he said he really respected the question and conversation surrounding the Black community. If you heard that episode, you guys can check that out on any podcast platform that we are on, including but not limited to Apple, Spotify, Google, Good Pods, like I said, Podbean, wherever you listen to podcasts is where we are. So check us out and support the Bromigos, man. Lots of good things are coming up for the future for us here.
Yes.
And of course, on Twitter, Bromigos Pod, Instagram, Bromigos Podcast, or I think the Bromigos Podcast, and the same name for the TikTok, the Bromigos Podcast.
Ticky tacky.
Yeah. They haven't been banning us lately, which is a nice thing.
Oh, bro, I uploaded a fucking video.
You better knock on wood right now.
I uploaded a video the other day, and they muted it because I guess we cursed in or some shit. I don't fucking know. I deleted it. I was like,
wait, what video did you appeal it?
No, I didn't appeal shit. I was like, fuck TikTok. Fuck TikTok. These motherfuckers ain't shit. Fuck them. Anyways.
You know, I just realized I think you still have your eyeshadow thing on.
Do I? No, it's gone. It's gone.
Yo,
it looked like it.
If it comes up on the video, I'm gonna laugh.
No, bitch, I just got nice eyebrows, honey. Don't fucking hate on me. Black don't crack, baby.
Man, that shit's penciled in, and we all know it.
Motherfucker, no, it's not.
But in all honesty, Aaron, man, First of all, I don't think we haven't really talked for like the last couple of years, and that's my bad because I'm very bad at keeping up with people and everything I've been doing. But it's good to have you on the podcast finally, hanging out with us. We hope to have you back soon. I know you might be releasing something pretty soon that maybe you want to tease for us.
Dragon 2, hopefully next month. Like the engineering just got finished yesterday, actually. So all I need to get are the AMVs for YouTube, and then I'll be able to set a release date.
All right, if y'all don't know, check out Dragon on YouTube. It's out now already, so go ahead and check that out.
And also on all streaming platforms.
So you know. Go ahead and check that out, people. Anyway, that's enough of us. We gonna sign off until next week. Y'all take it easy.
Peace.
You've been listening to the Bromigos podcast.
Fuck you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Avita! That's okay! She'll be back. Another